Alright. Time to deal with this.
No, isn't he named Beetle? Hi, Hybris.
Hi,
Hello,
Hybris.
Kanton.
Hi, boss.
Hello.
Hey, Chief.
It's a giant dinosaur that I was speaking about.
It is not a dinosaur, Kanton.
The bow thing.
I'm pretty sure that's a dinosaur.
It's called a ferricorn.
Oh, he's a... I like your hair.
Thank you. How is Beauregard?
It's good.
He's been doing pretty alright. He,
Yeah, he's doing all right
Might-
with the.
In
I might need
regards
to talk to you, Hybris, regards to something that came to my attention in regards to Bo.
It's fine, he's ugly.
You've gotten a lot bigger.
I'm just reading over here. I was someone in the book that was fat and ugly.
Ooh. Oh. Less hyper. He is less hyperactive, it would seem.
I might have something to do with this that I noticed because someone else brought it up. Oh, come here, Bo.
Let me see.
A little bit.
Speaking of chaos, chat, the fucking irony.
Oh.
I was talking to myself. I don't know who was talking to me. I gotta
dear.
Is Coloton losing its mind again?
It looks like my curse mark.
That is an assumption that he had one to begin with. How did this
Fair point.
happen?
I think it was like kind of made him my familiar.
I see. Was there a specific reason you did this?
Uh,
And did you do this recently?
a little while ago, it was like about a month or so ago that I did it, and I don't know, I thought making him familiar would kind of be a little bit of a loophole in regard to everyone telling me to send him back.
Well, I suppose that makes the situation only that much more dire.
Mm. I don't
Have you
know
noticed
if
any changes in his behavior or any signs of immediate duress?
The only time that I saw his behavior change was when I initially made him my familiar. He did become a lot calmer, but I didn't notice this until I think Axion pointed it out, and he's kind of been scratching at it.
Mm.
But aside from that, I haven't really noticed anything.
I see. Wow. Does not change much of the situation. We'll continue to perform research as I previously mentioned. Hopefully we can help him.
Ooh, there's pictures in this one.
Aside from that, he's just been growing.
Oh. Good to know. Suppose I smell rather strange.
Do AIs have smell? Like a scent?
No, that is what would be strange. I hope the rest of you are well.
Yeah, doing alright.
Good.
Hey, I
Besides the
sent you a
giant lawnmower
text,
than
by
I
the way.
was.
I'm sorry it was unprovoked. I got the your phone number from Ashura about a thing.
Yes. That is your answer.
Thank you.
Just give me some warning, please. I'll need to prepare rooms as they arrive.
If I know they're coming, I'll let you know.
Of course.
Because this is kind of like a whole. I don't know if they're still out there, so.
This is really awkward.
Yeah, it got really quiet really quick.
Can I drop kick your
What
dinosaur?
is wrong with
No, what the fuck?
a bit of quiet? Especially if that's
It's just trying to lighten up the mood.
If anything, he would drop kick you.
Stay back. I have knowledge.
Barely.
Yes.
Do you know how to use that knowledge, Kanton?
Of course. When in doubt, knowledge out.
Isn't that good?
I also have fire. I bet it's scared of fire. So, don't fuck with me. That's all I'm saying. I'm also like a black belt in karate.
You
Karate's
are?
useless.
When did this happen?
Well, you know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube.
You should learn a better martial art. Karate's useless.
Hey, karate's like self-defense and stuff, right?
There's way, it's way, there's way better. Do like
Better
kickboxing
Krav Maga.
or something.
Kickboxing? But that doesn't it just involve kicking boxes? I don't want to learn about kicking boxes.
What's up, buddy?
I don't know if you want to like kick people's heads off.
That was
Kanton, have you seen Brim yet? Today?
head kicking. I've not. No, she's probably asleep.
That's not what the name means.
She sleeps a long time.
I would not blame her, given her day-to-day duties.
What's up?
Like a child. Interesting.
Oh, does that smell good? Go smell it.
No, I'm not.
Pink stock. Guess we'll need to reorder.
I'm not smelling the hologram.
Go smell. Smell
I'm
for me.
not-
I would do it,
no.
but smell for me. Let me
Kanton
experience it
smells
through
for
you.
No.
I'd rather not from him.
Smell like. What do I normally smell like?
Why are we trying to figure out what
Like chin
people
scratches?
smell like?
I don't know. I think
You- you like
Like a sweaty rock band.
Yeah.
Ew.
God, that's disgusting.
Well, that's a smell I don't need to think of.
We're standing that close to.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Hybris. Why do one of the books have a house cat griffin? Like, this griffin's got a house cat head. Like, why the fuck does a griffin
it's
have
not
a
a
house cat
griffin.
head?
You would read the book. You would.
They
learn
were
that
saying it's a
this
fucking
is-
griffin.
This is not a griffin.
They were saying it's a griffin.
This is
I
not
just
a
want to know
griffin.
why
If you would read the book, you would understand that these are called tressims. Very
Mhm,
cute
but-
creatures.
how does a tiger or a lion and an eagle and a house cat have a baby to make this?
To be fair, I'm not entirely certain of the origins of tressims, but they are magical in nature.
Or are they just like actual like house cat size?
Yes, literal house cats.
Oh, I thought they were like fucking like big ass fucking like lion
No,
house
you should
cat.
read the
Okay,
book.
so there's
Why do you have a book dedicated to them? Why don't you put them in the Strange Monsters?
okay, but
one?
like
Because that is the book that was written. I did not write
oh,
this
that
book.
makes so much more sense now. This is probably
Nor
just
did
like the
I write that
Siamese
book.
cat. I thought this looked like a fucking
Did you read
like
this one? Did you
lion
write this
body.
one?
No, I did not.
That's not funny. That's not funny. Okay.
I
That
did
book's
not
not
write
funny,
it.
and I
Someone
find that
else
very
did.
racist. It's offensive.
I
know
am
why
not
you
the
put
one
that
who
book in
named
the
your
cathedral.
family Chaos Children. Whoever did that is...
Hey.
Well,
Hey, listen. Oh, sorry.
I grabbed the bag that I saw initially in there. It was like a new bag of just like fresh salad.
This one's got bird feet.
to... Oh, they can, yes. Usually it is just the wings. They're quite cute. I've seen one once.
Oh,
It was someone's pet.
flying cat seems like it would be like a hassle.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's like a normal cat, but it flies.
Thank you. For the most part, they are well behaved, especially if they're trained, but
Oh
That
damn,
is-
she went from cute to hot.
Then again, I don't really have a pet. I guess the closest thing I have to having a pet is my familiar.
most of the domesticated tressims are much more docile, to my understanding. Granted, as I said before, I have only ever seen one.
If I see another one, I'll catch it for you.
I would be careful doing that. They are often kept as familiars. You could be catching someone else's pet. They're quite intelligent as well.
Yeah, my pet
Ton, thank
is
you.
my shadow. I didn't mean to have him. Kind of just. I needed a friend, so. Gil told me to make a familiar, and I ended up with him.
I see.
He's well, he wasn't my shadow was a normal shadow, and then I had him, and then he became my shadow.
This
'Cause
information
he's a shadow
is
elemental.
not particularly
He's
relevant.
weird.
I see.
He likes to eat light. I don't know.
Poison
information
gifted
is
a
now
tier
suddenly
1 sub
relevant.
to
He also doesn't like
Corona.
people,
They have given 13 gift subs in the channel.
so he kind of just
I see. I'm certain we would be
Stays
great
hidden.
friends.
maybe yeah. No, you're not allowed.
I don't know, he has to like smell you first or something like that sometimes.
Do he got smell-o-vision though?
No, I think it's more of like a you smell okay type deal.
What do I smell like?
I can't answer that.
I'm not gonna sell you.
No, I want if I need to take a shower or something.
Can you not?
I'm not gonna sell you.
No, I don't have lungs.
You're. Okay.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
You were saying something.
No. Nothing.
No, go ahead, spit.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot what I was gonna say.
Unfortunate.
Imagine having lungs, Hybris. Can't relate.
Can relate. I hated it.
What the fuck? Oh.
Especially since they were causing, slowly deteriorating.
That's not good.
It was a very uncomfortable
right?
experience. Yes, tuberculosis. Or, more accurately, soaring and complications from said disease.
Lumbago.
Not quite that, but you get the idea.
Close.
Yes. Was a simpler time, though.
Have you taught him to play fetch?
Not particularly. I mean, I can throw something and
Why do I
he'll go
miss
get it.
this?
If I
Shaking
ask
my
him to,
whole ass
kind of.
head, Dylan.
What? He's not
You
a
gotta teach him cool-
dog.
Teach him cool ass tricks.
I mean,
If you're gonna make him your fucking dog, you might as
I
well.
don't need to teach him
You're
tricks.
refusing
if I
to
ask
send him
to do
home.
I myself missing.
I
So teach
I
him
don't
cool
need to
tricks.
teach him to do I don't need to teach
Having
him
a
to do
body
cool
like that.
tricks.
Do a backflip. Do a backflip.
Things were easier.
Oh boy! All right.
No.
Less.
Oh,
Complicated?
Is there
buddy.
something there?
Oh.
Am I missing something?
No. Can someone go check, like, see what's out there? Cause something is. Oh.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Hey, my buddy. Buddy. Oh no.
Oh.
Beauregard?
Ooh.
I
Ooh,
don't
the
like
hunter's
that.
here.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Wait, who is here?
The hunter. I totally forget his
Zavamir.
name.
Zavamir.
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 Beauregard?
Yeah.
Zavamir will
Should I like send him back for now?
No.
You send him home. Send him home. No? Oh.
No. Like to see what happens here. Beauregard? Can you communicate with him effectively? That is the question.
Speak through your soul.
Yeah, I can communicate with him to a certain extent. Bo, buddy, I need you to calm down. Okay. Buddy, it's
He
alright.
won't hurt you.
We know how Bo's gonna react. God knows how Zavamir's gonna react.
Zavamir is
That
already
was aware he's-
familiar to some degree with the
I haven't seen
situation.
Bo in person before.
Yeah, he knows about
Yes, but
Bo,
if he sees you and me standing in the same room and no one is screaming, then I'm certain he is
Got it.
smart enough
I
to
got
get
it.
the picture.
It's time to start screaming.
Not start
And
screaming.
if not,
I swear
well-
to God, that's just gonna make this all worse.
Don't scream, please.
Buddy. Okay.
That was a joke.
Oh.
You going to need to go say that's okay to come in? 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's through us blocking the door.
I'll go and speak with them.
Everyone's
For right
time
now,
has
it's
been vibing the
relaxed.
whole day.
Come with me, please.
Hybris? Oh, all right.
We're going to try something. Approach slowly. Perhaps keep your hands visible.
What's going on?
Oh no, it's here, isn't it?
It is. And it seems
No,
to
Dylan's
know
just
that you're
outside.
here.
Okay.
It can sense you.
Oh.
I'm going to try and see
All
if we
right.
can establish an understanding.
Come on, Con. Entire time minutes.
Right. Okay. My word. It's larger than I thought it would be.
Yes, I believe last time they spoke about him, they weren't quite accurate.
Hmm. It's going to be extremely territorial the closer I get to Dylan.
I understand. Dylan is trying to instruct it.
Okay, bro. Oh.
Beauregard. Hmm. Dylan, perhaps you could approach him.
Yeah. You sure? I don't want those to like.
I'm sure if you walking over to him is it's probably a lot better than him walking to you.
More than likely.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. Hey. Okay.
Beauregard.
Stand by me for a moment.
It's fine. Look,
Gonna be confused for a little bit.
Didn't you get him as an egg?
Yeah.
So is their hate for hunters just ingrained in their genetics? Because if you've got him as an egg, he probably wouldn't even know what hunters are.
Hmm.
Unless he smells
Probably the smell.
like,
probably the
yeah.
smell.
You alright?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm more worried about him right now.
Seems like you need a shower. You smell that.
Not something. I don't think it's something that can be just easily washed away.
Some Garnier Fructis, Old Spice, you know.
right, let him approach.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
So far, so good.
Dylan, keep trying to soothe,
Mm.
relax,
He-
Beauregard.
I don't think he understands though. He's just
More than likely, no,
Used.
but if you help him to understand by de-escalating the situation, by providing positive feedback.
You have any treats you could give him to show you're not, you know, evil
No,
to
I don't.
him?
Nor would I naturally anyway.
Wait, hold on.
What do fericorns normally eat? As I understand, they're herbivores, but I do not know what is normally a part of their
Here.
diet.
You might like this Pop-Tart.
I
Thanks.
Give him a Pop-Tart.
Not.
He
I
ate one
don't-
earlier when Kanton tossed it to him. Just like, hold your hand
Kanton,
out.
don't
Of
want
course.
I
It's something.
Give it a try.
Make sure there's some fruit in the kitchen, but
Maybe
Alright.
lower yourself.
It's alright.
Hey, Bo. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, Pop-Tart. Yeah.
Boy.
yet again, frost pastries save the day.
Wouldn't have expected a Pop-Tart to work, but suppose it's a shaky first step.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just built different, bro. I knew it would work, you know?
Of course.
Yes, absolutely. Now then, you can probably stand up slowly and back away. Just walk away naturally. If you are not in too defensive of a stance, may help him
Right.
to relax a bit.
Right now, just need some space.
Give it time. Interesting, though. Can
Like
be
some tea?
trained, it
Sure.
would seem. Smart enough for
That would
that.
be lovely.
Granted,
Herbal,
seeing you do better.
I'm
Might
not
have
really
gotten
sure I
some
would
of
label it as
Dylan's
Perhaps this
training.
is some
sort
sort
of
of
link thing
instinct.
happened.
Preventing.
I'm not too picky. You can pick something. I'm sure I'll drink it.
Gotcha.
I think he
Others
was doing
more
all
likely
that more
to.
on just a behavioral kind of
More than
protection kind of
likely.
way.
The scent, but perhaps there is more to it. These creatures are magical, after all. In one way or another.
Mhm.
It's possible they have a connection. Very good. Hmm.
Oh, Hybris.
Yes?
Can I have a room?
Do you need one?
I think cool.
There is a difference between needing one and thinking it would be cool.
I mean, my only other room is inside of Gil's vault, and I can't really, like, hang out with people there.
I see. Generally speaking, rooms are reserved for those who need them as well as core agents.
Oh, okay.
If you need one, I am more than happy to let you use one, but otherwise, it is best to try and make certain that as many rooms are available as needed.
Look who came to visit.
Mm.
We frequently for some.
You've grown up so much.
We have a number of people come here. We just had one show up last night.
How's he been doing?
Oh yeah, the big tall Oni and the little tiger girl.
No,
Boy,
but
has he been
they
doing so much?
arrived
Or
a
is
few
he
days
dating
ago.
normally?
Yeah, I was there for that. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It
Shiro
started
is
out as,
currently
like, a
staying
lie,
here with
'cause
Rika to
obviously
help her
growing.
acclimate.
Someone new.
Concern.
Mm.
But
Understandable.
No,
He's
it-
good.
They
He's
have
a
been
brother.
incredibly gracious
He's my
about it, so
brother.
more than happy to. But
Well, it seems like Rika kind of depends on them for a lot of decision making.
yes, she does.
He's safe. He's safe. Don't worry.
That is why it is good for Shiro to stay here for the time being. But eventually,
He's so
Rika will need to
Hmm?
learn to separate herself.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Let's fucking get her some
Oh.
friends. That way she won't feel like alone when Shiro leaves.
It was very
I see what you're saying.
actually lucky you missed it.
Well, she has been wandering the station from time to time, and I have made note of her interacting with individuals such as yourself. So
I'll do my best to try and be friends with her.
you don't have to, but
I mean, she looked cool though. I wouldn't want I think it'd be cool to be friends.
yes,
You know, the wrong
but
with being friends.
friendship
Plus, she doesn't have
is
divinity, so
a bit more than just.
I
what?
I should probably tell you this.
Oh, I
Divinity?
think we've had this discussion before. Yes.
I see it already.
Yeah.
Anyways, you are not
Yeah,
required
I
to try to be her
noticed
friend,
that
but
today.
if you were
okay.
to
But
be
like,
friendly
what if
with
I
her,
wanted to
then by
before
all
this
means,
conversation?
befriend Rika if you wish.
I got you. I got
If
you.
She is
Hi. This is Ro.
around. I should try
Hello,
to speak with
Bo.
her.
There you go. See, I'm still excited. We still danced with Godzilla. That's my highlight of that yesterday.
That is going to be like.
Okay, I'm going to need concept.
Yes, nice move,
Concept.
Saya.
Yeah, concept.
Context.
That's what happened yesterday.
Context as well.
What?
It's also involves a recent guest that came to the cathedral yesterday.
Dancing
they're-
with Godzilla.
Doing well.
Godzilla
Festive.
came yesterday.
Video games. It's
No.
complicated.
It's fine.
He's doing all right. He's just very. He seems like everything's new to him. Tenebris is. He's
They're not from
very
around
much trying to
here.
get adjusted. Mm-hmm.
That's normal.
Walking
Saya.
home.
There's nothing to worry about. Simply take time with them and be patient. Just as you would with anyone else.
Yeah.
Like Beauregard here.
Mhm.
Beauregard is not from around here. And they have to learn that
So who came
some
yesterday?
people are not.
I'm not sure. I have not met them personally yet.
Guests that will be
I-
staying with us. They need a place to stay
Huh.
while they are displaced.
Of course. Ah,
Perhaps you will
Hmm.
see them. They're
maybe.
Are they
very
strong?
vibrant.
I do enjoy some vibrancy every
That
once
is
in a
an
while.
unusual question. Perhaps you would have to ask them yourself.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Would you like for me to make some food? If they're capable, that is.
If you would like to.
What are you doing, Bo?
Do not think anyone will stop
Sure.
you.
What are you doing?
I I'm merely asking for our guest. I do not know whether they are capable of consuming
Alright,
food
bro.
yet.
I'll sit down.
To my knowledge, no.
If you're crunching your legs, this is not on me.
The way you felt looks like it's been stepping on it for that to work.
You have sealed your own fate, sire.
I'm used to this. That was a good. I've always known Bo was a good boy. He's. I don't think I had any. Even when he first came here, I had any ill will or anything like that. He's a good. He was so small, and now he's huge.
He'll likely
he's
continue to
literally
get bigger as time
five
goes on.
Really big.
Until he fully matures.
Oh boy.
He'll probably be bigger than the one that you fought. He is a male, actually.
Ah.
The males in
Oh,
this species
boy,
seem
fuck the males.
to be larger than others.
What about like black widows?
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
He's
praying
going for
mantis.
Conton.
Kanton, please put out the fire.
What? I'm not interrupting anybody.
No, but you have a fire in an oxygen-rich environment, in a space station. Do you know how stupid that is?
Yeah. Incredibly.
80% of all space station failures are due to fire. Keep that in mind.
Okay, well,
But why I mean context of
Granted, the fire is usually from explosions and
digitized
being fired
short
upon.
Short version. Digitized into a game.
Lasers.
One point.
Where'd he go?
Grapple hooking everywhere.
Do not
another
let
point.
Beauregard
In the
eat my
books.
books,
We saw
please.
something that was looking like Godzilla, ran from it, and then we were cornered by it, and then had to dance off with it. He's actually bigger than Bo. He's probably bigger than a ceiling.
it's
of space
Godzilla.
movie. I don't know.
It was like huge.
It was like green
Catch
though,
you,
so it was different.
It was. You're still labeling it as
Nope, everyone's
Godzilla,
here.
so. I just
I was about to say, if you're gonna keep calling it Godzilla, I'm gonna keep
It's a
I'm
green
gonna keep
dinosaur.
thinking it like kaiju size, so you know.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
kind
a
of.
There's a green T-Rex.
Fuck.
Should I be worried?
Fuck.
Hey, Tenebris.
That is a tail. Ow.
How'd you like the
Hello again.
The fuck is that?
His name is Tenebris.
Good.
Oh.
For the what, I could not entirely answer.
So I'm not in the
Feel
way
free
of
to
the
ask
tail.
them yourself.
I mean, he looks cool.
Hey, Bo.
Making his old squeak
Thank
noises
you.
again.
I have not
That is quite
needed
cute.
food for quite some time.
Is that like a normal thing for what he is?
Good to see you again.
No, when he was a lot smaller, he would make like those squeaky noises all the time in order to try and communicate.
Indeed.
Oh, but
Let's see.
I don't know. So you get that this is quite
Okay.
cute. Oh my phone.
You have gotten big.
Tenebris is Bo. He's actually a creature. He's kind of like you, not of this world.
Yeah, he's from
Beauregard, that's
not
Silas'
different
job.
planet.
kind of.
Hey, what?
He's practically
Excuse me,
the
Miss
same
Hybris. What?
I don't know what you said.
I regret nothing.
That is wonderful. Oh dear.
Then Bo was taking on
Get used to over time. Have to replace them after every whatnot. But
Sounds useful.
Thank you, by the way, for participating in that experiment. By the way.
Oh, it was no problem at all, but it was also bound to happen ever since I learned of Bo's existence.
Hmm.
When I learned it could be on the station at times, it's good to know that I've now seen it face to face.
Yes. If I might ask, are you aware of what senses allow Beauregard to know that you are in the next room over?
That I'm not 100% on. That was never my field of expertise. However, for the most part, if more hostile beasts were nearby, they seemed to pick up on us rather quickly. It was hard to get the jump on them unless we took precautions. There might be some innate sense that they carry, given where we're from.
I see.
We're kind of the natural predators of them.
Understandable. Oh, thank you. Anyways. Oh, how is
Of course.
the phone working out for you? You were able to use it and are beginning to get a grasp?
Yes. I have, yeah, let me get it here. So, more or less, I mean, the basics I think have gotten down. The most fascinating part is seeing how the weather will be in the next few days. Makes setting up camp and what I have to do much quicker.
Very
I'll have to
useful.
react in the moment.
Information is power,
Yes.
as Kanton put it earlier. Feel free to use it to your advantage.
Of course. I got a little bit of an introduction to a few of the concepts from Arbor last night, so it's made things a little easier understanding what's what, so.
I see. Ah.
Yes. I do thank you for letting me have one as well, since I believe you make these.
Yes, I do not make them, I designed them.
Right. I believe that's what Arbor said. But still, I thank you.
Of course, I would rather make certain that all of you are connected and able to communicate and interact freely. It is much better that way, I find.
That's right. Now people can actually get a hold of me if they need me, rather than trying to find my little camp in the woods. My little safe and secluded spot that
Technology
I
is
found.
very convenient. Or at least that is
I'm learning
the point
that
of
very
it.
quickly.
Well, in any case, please let me know if you have any troubles with it or have any questions.
I will, and thank you, Miss Hybris.
Of course.
I could notice that you look rather different. It's a nice look. I was not aware one could change the look on the fly like that.
It is something I am capable of, yes. I do not do it often. I adjust my configuration as I see fit.
I see.
Thank
It
you.
looks good.
Thank you. Just don't tell us so yet. He doesn't.
Telling me. How does he not know yet?
No. No, I just did this.
I see.
Thought I would surprise him.
I see.
In the meantime, I do
My
need to
lips
check
are sealed,
on
Master Hybris.
Yes. Thank you.
Take it easy.
You as well.
Lovely. Thank you, Yuki.
No problem. Should try my cooking later, but.
I gotta just let him roam around out there.
I thought I was in purgatory. Myself
I'm just worried about this.
Yeah, that's.
No, not purgatory. You came out of that alive.
But I was killed.
Well, I guess you were saved at the last moment.
Saved
Maybe you're
by
right.
you. And by the others.
Probably have to thank the caretakers as well of the fractal.
100%.
The sorcerers that brought you to my world.
Yes, there's two caretakers, and they probably had a hand in bringing you into
Hey.
existence here.
What the fuck is on your head? What are those?
Here we go.
Kanton, please be
Oh,
polite.
you've got Pete! got Pete!
I am Tenebris. What is
I
your
know
name?
you're tetanus. My name's Kantan. I heard you're from a video game. It's pretty cool.
Video game.
Yeah, you're from a video game. They told me you were like a boss or some shit. It's pretty cool. Do you have any loot?
I do not understand him.
Why, this is
That's
a
fine.
Boss. So what do you
Tauntaun,
do? Yes.
realize that the beings that would potentially be within a video game may not know that they are in a video game. To them, that is everything.
So they.
For all we
Do they know where they are? Or do they still
Currently.
think
they know they are in a different world.
It has been explained to them. At least
Oh, okay.
as best as they could
So
last
they're
time.
not good.
I am certain there are a number
I am
more
from
questions.
Lemuria. A
From what?
different world.
Okay, I heard this. From a different world? Does he mean... It's not like another world, right? We're not talking like... dimensional stuff, are we?
A
Are we
place
talking
that is
about just,
different
like-
from our own.
Do you have Pop-Tarts? Get out of here. I'm talking to my...
Turns.
Sorry. Yes. Yeah, Pop-Tart. You never... Oh, here. Here, have a Pop-Tart. Try it. Put it in your mouth. Eat it. He can touch me, right?
Yes.
This is food.
He can eat and everything.
Yeah. Put it in your mouth. Nom, nom, nom. It's a mystery. Is it good? Strawberry flavored.
It is good.
Oh yeah. So, are we getting him back to his world or something? That's what he told me.
That will be the goal, I believe.
Does he know that?
Yes.
Either way, we're working on trying to get access back to his world.
I wish to return as soon as possible. My
Why
goal
don't you
was
stay here?
finished.
Your goal? Your video game, I mean, it's not really a goal, it's just a game.
Got it.
Probably better here.
I'll try to.
Where you can have actual goals. Oh, right, the game thing. Like this, you know, it's like...
His goal was to save his world because it was on the brink.
Of course.
Oh. I thought he was the boss battle.
If
He was
you
saving
all
it in
would.
a way only he could.
If the three of you would come with me, though, there is something we have to take care of, rather immediately.
Oh, what? You mean me?
And you. There are three of you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, sure.
It's a fire drill.
You wanna?
Oh, there's a fire? There's a fire?
No, this is a
There's
drill.
a fire!
It's a drill. Please do not shout fire.
Oh my.
There's a fire!
It is a drill.
He is loud
If
enough,
there's
right?
What the?
if there's a fire, then I can easily put it. Jesus Christ, Conton.
Hey, it's Kantan. He's overreacting to probably.
He thinks he's funny.
It's like
Anyways, if all of you would come with me for a moment.
Understood.
Is this everyone?
Where's the fire? Where's the fire portal? Portal
Right here.
fire. Quick, before we all burn and die.
We're not gonna.
There's a
Conton.
fire! Sarah!
Yes, and I can put it out.
You need to
Buzz.
make your way calmly and quietly through this, please.
Of course.
Alright. Alright, let's go. Yes, Ethereal?
Do you get taller?
Slightly. Why do you ask?
I was just noticing.
Am I not allowed to be taller?
As the new lady from one of the games would say, I guess you got the DLC.
I do not follow. Is she awake? Or... Wow.
She's in the training room right now.
Interesting.
Also,
Hey,
he
there's
can't
like
grab a weapon.
3 people here that I have no idea who the fuck they are. There's a giant lady, and there's
Kantan, do you know exactly what to
another
do
lady.
about
Yeah, I went up to them and I went, "Who the fuck are you?" And then
that? No, that
they
is
told
not
me
what
who they
you do,
were.
Kantan. You go and introduce yourself, and you ask them what their name is, and if you have further questions, you can start a conversation about it like a normal person.
That's one way to do it. And
No,
who's
that is
that?
pretty much
Who's-
the only
what is
way
that?
to do it.
What is that?
Little
Was that Jonas? Is that...
Ethereal.
What is Jonas doing here? Is that... That
Who
must be
is
the other person in Ethereal. Wanted to bring...
Who is it? Who is it? Who are they?
His name is Jonas. Feel free to go and introduce yourself. Anyways,
No, I'm good.
speaking of
Hey, your other friends
introductions,
around here. They're smarter
My
than
other
you.
friend.
Yeah. They know a lot
Kantan,
more. Well, I'm just
It's
saying, get the fuck out of here. I'm busy. Oh, that reminds me.
I'm sorry?
I have to. Hi.
Hi.
I have to ask you something. Really important. I totally forgot, and it just reminded me. Thank you for reminding me.
What?
I need to speak to you in private when you got a moment. When you're done with your little introduction thing with them.
Go to the terminal. I'll speak with you in a moment.
You're in trouble now.
There are parfaits in the kitchen if you would like any. I'm going to be heading to the garden.
Thank you, BB.
Of course.
Anyways, as it has been mentioned before, you are Tenebris?
I am Michaelis Tenebris. Well met.
Kalis Tenebris. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. You may have heard, my name is Hybris. You met my children last night.
Jaden. Luna. Reyna.
That is correct.
Team Triforce,
Triforce.
I
yes.
think.
That is correct. Well, I wanted to properly introduce myself and welcome you
And
here,
Ion,
despite the
Night Slayer, and Matchstick.
attempts of the others. I apologize on behalf of his rudeness. He does not behave mannerly.
Thank you for your hospitality, and forgive me for my intrusion.
No, of course, you are a guest here. You are welcome to be here.
Hello.
Hello.
For a moment,
I
I was
have
just
several
alone.
questions, as I'm sure you can
Good to
guess,
see you.
but I
Good to
will
see you
have
too.
to ask them later if you don't mind.
Hello, Kantan.
Please feel free to make yourself at home here while you are here.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
What is the word people use? Just
Thank
chilling. Is that it?
Understood.
Nice. Me too.
I need to go deal with this.
Me too. Why are
Hello
you up
again,
there?
Jonas.
Why are you down there?
Hello. Do you want me to be up there?
No, I was talking to Ethereal.
Oh, okay.
And I think he's about to have a talk. Yeah, it's gonna be super secretive.
Well,
Nice arm blades.
Well, not really. Super secretive. Well, it might
well,
be.
Matt,
Might panic some people, I don't know.
I see.
Jonah.
Perhaps we should step away from the edge then. Where people cannot hear us so easily. What?
No, sorry. I need you to do a thing for me.
Oh, you're good.
I
Probably into the main room.
What is that?
need you to do a scanny thing of my body. Because I might be abyssally corrupted.
How long have you suspected this?
When was the first time I saw them?
Saw
As-
them? Who is them? Have you made contact with an abyss?
You met them once. Yes. Well, when me and Esso went to the
One
void,
of the-
there was that. I was told you met them. They dark, hooded person, long, weird fingers.
Her? Yes? Have
Yeah,
you had
them?
contact with her recently?
The last time I saw her was when I left the void. They were the last thing I saw, and then they've been popping up like everywhere. Here, there, everywhere. They talk to me sometimes. They don't really do much. But, you know, they're just kind of creepy.
Is
Sometimes.
she here right now?
No. She was a moment ago. As soon as I walked over to you.
Understood. If you see them again, please let me know and perhaps point in their direction. Do not say anything, just simply point. Kantan. Kantan, there is nothing there.
But
Kantan.
okay, but yeah, but they were there. Well, not for you. That's why I needed to ask if you could scan me for abyssally stuff. Did you excuse me?
I can scan you, yes.
Awesome.
Please hold still. You appear as normal as... well, normal as for you.
Well, that's a good start. That means I'm not corrupting other people.
Have you been seeing them since you returned?
Yes. I think. Well, Essa's been seeing them too, so I thought maybe it was like a thing that we picked up while there. Some people have said trauma. I don't get that. I don't get trauma. It's not I've never got. I mean, I've been locked in hell for a very long time. I would have thought that I would have many other traumas by now.
Traumas are. Trauma can appear in many different ways. It is not simply.
They don't scare me.
It is not necessarily that it has to scare you. It inhibits your daily life.
Right. I mean, they're just kind of, they hang around sometimes. They were scary at first, and now they're more just kind of cool. Well, kind of annoying, cool. I don't know. So it's normal?
Kanton, tell me something only you would know.
Well, shit, that's,
That won't work.
Ooh, I almost killed you once. And then I dropped your head.
Hello.
While bringing you.
Nice.
Oh! Seriously. They're right here.
Nice.
Oh. They were
She
right here.
knows that? No.
What?
No, she spent time with you. Can't be you.
Are you okay?
I am fine.
Okay. Do you need me to say something else?
Maybe.
I know Brim's favorite color. I don't, that's a lie.
I need to speak with someone else, please. Someone who has not been in contact.
Now look what you did. That was kind of cool.
Got to get the best
Saya.
explanation.
Yes.
What is the name of the individual that attacked you?
An individual that attacked us? When?
I'm sorry. Saya, can you take your fiance off my barrier?
Okay, one problem at a time. But what do you mean attacked you?
The individual that stole your jacket.
There's like no one in there.
Ghost.
I see.
Why?
And what does that jacket mean to you?
I think you might have
Yes, no.
Oh, very good.
Information that I
Personally, yeah, it's a bit
information that
personal
I would not.
information.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Well,
Information
that's a bit
do
personal.
not know. I do know a great
Why
deal.
did you need to know?
I need to verify
What do you
something.
mean?
I need to verify data. That is all.
Okay.
I am gonna go in the training room, but I'm not watch. Not gonna get involved in anything.
No one's in.
No, if you need to
have
talk
all
to me,
had
just
too much
no.
You have all had too much contact. I do not know what data is safe.
been there every time. So that's just the exact same thing that we were taught.
Something only you have told me.
Open your eyes to the
That you have not told
connection.
either Esso or Kanton.
There, not real. Don't interact with
Yeah.
don't listen. Don't conversate.
Have you ever told?
I learned that if I close
No,
my
you could
eyes
lie.
and I breathe, focus, remind myself. I know she's out. She's accepting.
What is the importance of your jacket? And what is your mother's name?
Well, what if it makes me feel better? Just, know that they're there and that they're okay.
This was my stepmother's.
They know this
My
data.
mother's. What? Ooh.
Conton and
Ghost
Esso
does?
already know this information. Ghost. I do not know if Ghost knows this information. I simply am trying to verify information. Things that were not known by someone else. If you can recite the information correctly, then I know this is verifiable.
This jacket was my stepmother's.
Ethereal.
Something going on.
What was the project's name?
Which one?
Our little secret.
It was named Project.
Good. Thank you. Okay. This is still real.
What was that about?
That'd be concerned.
Still real.
Easiest option is not always the best, buddy.
I feel like I should be concerned.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Ooh, what is happening?
All of your vital signs are as they should be. Hello, Esso.
Something about information
Hey, sweetheart.
she should not be able to know.
Okay, well,
safe.
I'll leave you to your thing.
Kantan, be careful. Please.
Asking about an old project, but
Right.
You should seek
meditation,
therapy.
do with it.
stuff like that.
Said she was.
I'm a crane and a half right now.
You guys seen Brim?
Oh, is something wrong?
No, I just.
Probably out of sleep.
I'm trying to do a lot of the VR stuff to try to let out some aggressions and whatnot.
Finally
I
proposed.
think it's kind of wearing down
Your
the old
exposure
brain.
can, yes,
Brave enough
sometimes
to
lead
look
to
ahead.
headaches.
He said he asked when it's a good time, and I told him that, and he said yes to all of it. I said, then when do you think you're ready?
Be careful with your glasses.
And then Brim overheard that, started getting
Surprise.
embarrassed, and she went, bye, bye, good night, bye.
She got nervous about that.
Yeah, beautiful, sweetheart.
Thank you.
What? Did you look?
I felt like it.
Well, I better go see.
Yeah, I think that's good enough.
I need no reason. But logically speaking, it has been a while.
Yeah, he wanted to check out the place.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's
Still
good to see you
working on
doing
his
this.
communication skills, so
I needed something to
You can
take my mind
sometimes
off of
get
things.
Oh,
Enjoy.
everything seems to be going well. You get updated on the whole situation with the two people that are visiting.
Yes, I reviewed what was uploaded last night.
Yeah.
I mean, did you honestly think a new guest arriving would go unnoticed?
No, it's just I don't know. I don't know. I just thought I'd ask.
Of course.
Yeah. Also, my office got renovated mysteriously. I tried to look into.
Mysteriously. What
Yeah,
made
no.
it so mysterious?
Well, it was kind of bombed after the whole,
I am
well,
aware of the
during
bombing,
all-
but you said it was renovated mysteriously.
It's
What is the mysterious
just
part about the
fixed.
renovation? Did you
no, I
did
didn't.
not request?
I didn't request it. I checked to make sure the ownership was still mine. I asked around to the other tenants who were still fixing their own places. Nothing.
That is
concerning, I know, but
Yes.
it means I can get back to work, which is what I was doing after everything last night, so I can do that. Which is probably what I'll be doing. I can start going back over cases and stuff again, so that's good.
I need a moment.
You, sure, honey?
Yes.
What's up, BB?
I heard things were a little tense, so I made people tea, and I would like to ask if you would like any.
I will pass, but thank you, BB.
Of course.
I might get some.
Alright. I'll be heading back down then. Of course.
Alright, sweetheart. I'll just do my rounds, make sure no one's burning down anything.
Of course. Thank you.
No problem.
Unless she does know. Sanctity of data is absolute. Okay.
Now you don't even need to wear them.
What?
Now you don't need to wear those.
What? What'd you say?
Oh my god. Hybris, permission to bop Dylan.
Permission denied.
Damn. I'm a rebel.
My hair.
I'm a renegade or something. I don't follow the rules. That's a joke. I do follow the rules.
Oh.
Hi, Rika.
Ohio.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Don't do that.
You were in Japan?
That hurt me
What does
so
that mean?
much.
What does that mean?
No,
What does that mean? What I say? What I say?
Hello, Tom. I'm sorry for alarming
you.
you.
Usually use that for like saying good morning or hello there or like a
Oh.
more formal
Did you find out what you needed to find out?
You said that in the most like defeated kind of way. Like,
Excuse me.
I'm sad I know this.
The integrity of
Say
data
this.
has
Can you
been.
try to describe it in a way that made
There.
it seem smart when you
For
could have
now.
just said it just means good morning?
You hurt me when you said it. Oh,
I don't know what that means, but sure.
recoiling from that. Please don't ever do that again.
Means-
Genki desu ka, Rika-san?
What I know is real is real.
There's a fuck.
I'm,
There's another person. How many people are in this place?
Sorry, I
Come
don't
on,
mean to
please.
butcher your.
Rika?
Oh, good, that's good to hear.
My apologies for not being able to
Stupid.
meet you the first few days you've been here. Things have been rather busy.
They were speaking another language, and that's a person.
No, I mean, what the fuck is that? Not what they were saying.
Wait, really? Wait,
What?
Why don't you
Tonton
ask
Essa,
him? Why don't you
this
talk to
is
them?
Rika. She will be recruited, I believe. There is some more
They
things we
work
have
here?
to discuss, which I hope to take care of.
It's, pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Sorry if he's a rude dumbass, but it's a pleasure to have you.
Yes. To more formally introduce myself, I am Hybris.
Oh. Hajime mashite.
Of course.
Akisora Rika desu. Dozo yoroshiku.
Likewise, it is a pleasure to meet you. If you don't mind, do you have a moment to speak? There is much to talk about. Perhaps someone
Sure, you
more
guys want to go
comfortable.
talk in the terminal?
I try to get out of the terminal sometimes, you know. Not all talks
Or
have
is
to
there
be
someone else?
secret or
Are
scary.
you gonna get long hair?
I simply wish to become an
I look
acquaintance
better
and
with long hair.
get to better. I think your hair
do you
is quite fine, actually.
Hybris
Smika,
looks
if you
so
can
old.
follow me.
Like she looks like an elder now. Ow! I did.
Of course I look older.
So be it.
Excuse me.
I think if you wouldn't mind taking a seat. Now then. Certain there's plenty of questions we have to ask each other, but again, I am sorry for not being able to meet with you these past few days. Been incredibly busy.
It's
Now then.
understandable.
I received word from your sensei? Yes. I received word from your sensei that you would be arriving and that you were in need of expanding upon your horizons. He believes that you should see more of the world to help you learn.
Sensei said that I've learned everything I need
Also,
to learn
Fable,
in the
she'll
last year.
tell you that
I need to go out and experience.
She'll
everything
meet him at a public
to learn more.
location. Wonderful. Well, you can certainly do plenty of that here. Many of the individuals will also be able to help introduce you to new locations, new concepts, as I'm sure you've already begun to do. This place is, I'm certain, more technologically advanced than you're probably used to.
Well, it's different. The earth here vibrates.
That is, yes, it does. As I'm sure you're aware now, we are not connected to any large land masses. That vibration is more than likely due to the different machines that help keep this place where it is above the surface of the planet. Amongst other things. While you were at this monastery, I was wondering, what sort of functions did you serve while you were at the monastery?
Aside from the normal, I guess you'd call them chores, I was trained in, I guess, self-defense and I guess aligning myself with aspects of the universe. Cosmos.
I see.
Is how Sensei would say it.
Yes, that is to be expected. What brought you to that monastery, if I might ask?
I was always there. Far back as I can remember.
Your family raised you there, or?
No, it's just been all the other people of the monastery, the sensei, and I guess all of the other senseis.
I see then. So that is the only life you have known thus far. Interesting. Well, if you will be assisting us in the future, there are a handful of things that Aegis does. Primarily, we are a peacekeeping organization, but we also focus on our own agents, the people who join us here. They are treated much like family in the same way that the people in the monastery likely did. We try to take care of one another and help each other learn and evolve one another. We become better as a group, if you will. You may also come to learn that there are a number of people here who are not directly employed by Aegis. People here who are either refugees or people in need of a place to stay. We take people in quite frequently.
One gave us a tour. He was short, black hair.
Wonder who all was there that evening. We do not have many people that fit that description within our agency.
She conjures...
Shadow?
Conjures yin. Yin.
Okay. Yes, that is Persephone. She is not directly related to our organization, but the boy you met earlier with the horns and markings, red and black, on his skin, That is his niece.
Okay.
Yeah, so she is quite familiar. If you have any questions about any of the locations here within the cathedral, you are more than welcome to ask myself or anyone else here. Most people will be able to answer you quite succinctly. As a recruit, there are only a handful of locations that are off limits. Primarily the labs, which are through those large double-gated doors to your right. Aside from that, you are welcome to go anywhere as you please. If you do have any questions or need to find me, if you walk up the stairs towards my terminal and simply speak, I should be able to hear you. I may not be able to respond right away, but I should be able to hear you.
Okay. That's neat.
My name is Jonah.
It is a benefit of being what I am. If you need to get a hold of me, it is
Don't know what that
one of the more
means.
simple ways, I imagine, for you.
Is that a name?
Now, towards Aegis,
okay.
we do have a few pillars, if you will, standards, how we uphold ourselves.
I'm visiting here with someone I met.
Primarily, we seek to be a non-violent organization. We seek to employ peaceful methods, conflict resolution, without any
Magical
violence.
items like can you cast magic?
That being said, there are most certainly going to be instances where
Well, there are items
violence
that,
will
can
be
have magical
needed to resolve a
properties
situation.
attached to them.
Not all things can be
So,
resolved without
okay.
some level of conflict.
From
That's okay.
from what Ion-san said, he said that generally if it has to come to violence, it's always for the greater good. It's for the good of people.
Of course. I do not foresee us sending any one of our agents out on any sort of mission where they would be asked to do otherwise.
Gotta make business somehow.
Our goal is to reduce the amount of suffering in the world, if we can.
Is that a club you have?
It's very much like what Sensor taught us, that
Like it. Why is it studded?
Perhaps that
while
is...
we may spar to train the body and mind, we don't fight unless we have to.
I mean, it's a good weapon, but I'm wondering why. It's
You may find that some of the people around here are a bit more eager to fight, but when it comes to missions, they know to stifle that
I'm just
urge.
wondering what the purpose of it. Sorry, curious nature getting the best of me. I apologize.
Aside from these things,
It's good to meet you. Hope you have a pleasant evening.
well, I suppose I'll ask, are there any questions you have for me at the moment?
Goodbye.
None right now. Maybe after more paperwork, I might have some questions. But I had a long discussion with Ion-san about stuff the first night we came.
Understood. I'm certain he filled you on a number of things.
He asked me a lot of questions.
Might I ask what kind of questions?
Effectively, how to handle the situation. I guess ultimately just analysis of doing things for good and not. I guess just jumping straight to a fight. Since
see.
he would be disappointed if I did.
Of course, and we do not want to have that happen. That being said, you are welcome to use the training room for any sort of training or exercises you need. We have a. Well, perhaps you are not acquainted with these concepts. You are familiar with concepts of what is virtual? Perhaps you have some basic understanding of computing technologies, phones, that sort of thing?
I don't have my phone on me, but I have the phone.
Of course.
You touch the screen and then it will. Like I can call Shiro on it, and sometimes you can pull up information.
Of course, we do have a system that uses things far more advanced than the phone that you have to provide a more advanced training environment, tailor fit to whatever you might need. If you feel that you need specific training in something, just let myself or our VR training assistant, Vic, know. He will speak to you from within the room. He is something like me. He is a computerized being.
We do not have names in our culture like other cultures do. We try our best
I don't.
to separate ourselves from worldly possessions, and this includes names.
Perhaps we won't concern ourselves with this now, but with time, I'm certain you will come to understand it. And if you do have time, perhaps we can talk about it sometime.
Comes up to me offering magical items. I normally say no. But understandable.
There are not many other things that you should not already be aware of.
Mind if I ask what you?
After completion of a successful mission, you will be raised from the status of a recruit to a full agent.
I got you.
With that comes a handful of benefits. If you do decide to leave the cathedral, you are welcome to come back, as you have been given a space here to stay, and we do not want to prevent you from re-entry, but you will want to use your phone to let us know that you are on your way back.
I came here accompanying my...
Once you are an agent, you should be able to come to and from without any issues, but you will still be able to use the phone to access this place.
So when I come back, I just call the receptionist?
Yes, basically. Similarly to how you first arrived with Shiro. It is a bit more streamlined for our agents that have been here for a while, but once you spend some time here, that will hopefully happen.
Would be nice.
Aside from that, our agents are given a salary, if you will, every other week. A bit of money to help cover any sort of costs, equipment, food, upkeep, those sorts of things. Aside from that, I do not know if there are any other questions you might have. There is not much else to discuss.
Nothing comes to mind.
Of course.
Persephone, she showed us around. She also told us not to go in there.
She's very perceptive.
She had us try the jam dumplings and then the cake with the icing on the inside.
Interesting. Well, the people here love to make a variety of food. More often than not, if you go into the kitchen, someone has already probably prepared something, but if you wish to contribute, you're more than welcome to. For now, as a recruit, communications with the rest of our agents are here locally, or if you wish to contact them directly, there is a directory that should already be on your phone. You are welcome to contact any of them if you need to, or myself, for that matter.
Okay.
Other than that, welcome, and I hope you can come to enjoy your time here. We'll try our best to help make it as comfortable as we can.
Thank you. It's been fun so far. The garden's really great to meditate in.
I'm glad you like it. It is Something I am very
Well,
proud
this
of.
lasts for about a week down in the city, and
It's taken a lot of work to get all the way out here.
The one that really likes fighting didn't believe me when I said that there was Earth here. And then we got showed in the garden, and I was like, see, Earth.
I'm not certain which individual it is that you said that really likes to fight, but
She kept talking about fighting the entire time we were here, the first night.
I see.
She has little metal things on her hands.
There are a handful of individuals that I know that could fit that description.
It's nice to see someone doing something.
Well, regardless, you are right. The dirt in there is real, and as are the plants. That is
Most people, it's a task that I have to drag.
a room I have worked very hard to prepare. So, feel free to enjoy it.
So I tend to give a bit of
Thank you.
I might have a word with Shiro, but other than that, if you would like to, you're more than welcome to go and enjoy yourself.
Instantly love.
If I see someone train,
Okay.
and I'm not the one who's forcing them to do it, almost, at least.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you. Yeah, Karana, she'll reply that if you need to talk, she can try to arrange a private meeting in a more public setting outside of the cathedral. I wasn't sure if you were here when I was finally able to respond.
okay, it is very small.
Hello, Essa.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Glad people are enjoying our books.
Yes, they are very interesting.
I'm glad. Well, if you have a moment, I wanted to more formally introduce myself as well as perhaps have a word, if you wouldn't mind. Nothing serious.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
One moment, let me return this to the shelf.
Oh my god, and she returns things to shelves. Yo, can we get more recruits like this, please?
Yes, please. Of course. I would love that. Now then, thank you for coming and staying with Rika. Hopefully, she seems to be adjusting quite quickly, which is a good sign, I hope.
She seems to be learning very much here. However, I have not ever seen her this ever active in a very long time. There's many things here that she has not seen before.
Perhaps it is simply exciting for her to see all these new things. Well, firstly, I wanted to ask if there was anything that you needed to ask me concerning Rika and her stay here, as well as future employment within Aegis. As her caretaker for the time being, we wanted to make certain that we will also be able to take care of her as well as we can.
I suppose I was wondering if you had any insight as to why our sensei believed this would be a good change of pace for her.
I see.
I do not question him, but I am simply
did send
curious.
correspondence before both of yours arrival. He mentioned that he believed that she needed to see more of the world, and saw us as a organization full of good people, so perhaps that is why. Perhaps he believed she would be safe here, but in an environment where she could also see more of the world and expand her horizons, as he put it.
She mentioned that there was not much more she could learn at the monastery. Sensei told her.
Yes, he
I'm
mentioned
curious
that.
to what
in
she
his
could learn here.
Well, aside from learning more of the world around her, there are many lessons that can be imparted onto agents as they spend time here, whether it is harsh lessons while out on missions, or simply learning lessons from other agents, the people they live with here. Everyone brings a different walk of life with them when they enter here. It is a melting pot of ideas, if you will. And while it has resulted in a rather eclectic collection of people living here and calling this place home, it has taught many of us how to cooperate, how to live amongst one another, and how to continue learning from one another. Each individual brings something unique.
I would agree that this is valuable information.
So, aside from basic studies, if she has any learning to do, which it would seem perhaps she does, concerning basic education, I am more than happy to provide any information that I can. I am a storehouse of information and more than happy to allow others to access it.
If she's looking to see the world, I can help run some stuff to maybe take some of the agents out. Little research ops or something simple, so we can just
That'd
go
be
out and
nice.
see stuff.
And perhaps maybe collecting things for Miss Eyre.
Yeah, of course. Maybe try to find you a nice gift.
Thank you. Aside from that, that is all, I suppose, really.
We'll challenge her. Or at least I know I will. On the daily.
This place challenges everyone.
But most of us... Sorry, negative demean. All of us have gotten better. So, if anything does negative happen, we'll do our best to try to fix it the way we can. I'm sure it doesn't affect her at all.
This is good integrity.
Were there any other questions you might have?
Bishop.
I suppose there were many small ones, but nothing too pressing, I suppose. Mostly things having to do with myself attempting to understand these new experiences. But
of course.
I suppose those can wait until they are relevant.
You do not have to wait. To be honest, I am quite busy given what you've already seen. This place takes a lot to upkeep and run. I am not always so easily available, at least in person. So if there are any questions you have, it would probably be best to ask them sooner than later.
I understand. The gentleman that was here a moment ago asked if I intended to join as well. To be quite honest, it was not my intention when I came. Our sensei simply sent me to make sure that she did not get into trouble, in his own words. But now that I think about it more deeply, my mother did something similar when she was young. She ventured out away from our village. She was concerned that our elders and warriors of our village were beginning to... what is the word? Fall behind. They clung to their old ways and traditions, and she believed that this was the reason that our village struggled through so many hardships.
I see.
So my mother ventured out. She left our village and came to the material world so that she may learn all that she could and bring that information back to our village. And ultimately, I believe she was successful.
I see. Wow.
Many years ago, I took after her and came to this plane to learn all that I could. And I have been at the monastery that I met Rika at ever since. I suppose after a few years I began to become a bit comfortable. But now that I see how much there is to experience here, it is tempting.
I see. Well, if it is within your interest, you are more than welcome to apply just as Rika has done. There will be some paperwork and other things that need to be taken care of, but ultimately, I see no issue with this. If you wish to expand your horizons along with Rika, that is more than welcome.
I believe I will meditate more on this decision and let you know when I have come to a conclusion.
Of course. I wouldn't hate to take you away from any duties that you may have back at the monastery.
My biggest duty, to my understanding, was helping train Rika. The abilities that my people are blessed with was something that was uniquely useful in helping her practice some of her training.
Well, perhaps you can continue to help put those to use here if you join her, but as you said, it is wise to take some time to contemplate before you decide to act.
There was an individual up on the rafters. Saw one. Oh,
yes, she is not one of our agents. As I told Rika earlier. Hello, Snow. We have a number of individuals here that are also either refugees or people simply in need of a place to stay. Individuals that do not currently have a place outside of the station. We try to keep our doors open to as many as we can.
This is much like the monastery. This makes me very happy to hear.
Yes, we have helped a number of individuals in need come here and eventually establish a home elsewhere. So, you may run into a number of people like that here that live here but are not one of our agents. You will learn who those people are. One moment. Kantan, please get off the banister. Thank you.
I believe the first individual we met when we arrived here was simply a guest as well. She did give us a tour, though. It seemed as though she had been here many a times. And
Rika told me Persephone, that is actually his niece. She is somehow better behaved than he is most of the time. By some strange coincidence.
I suppose I see the resemblance.
Yes. Yes, if you do have any questions about this place, feel free to contact me, or you are welcome to ask me now. I told this to Rika as well. If you walk up the stairs towards the terminal, if you simply speak, I should be able to hear you, and if I may not be able to respond right away, I will get back to you as soon as I can on whatever your question or whatever you wanted to speak about.
I appreciate this.
It is quite useful. Yes. I suppose if you have any other questions?
Nothing that jumps to the forefront of my mind at the moment.
Wonderful. Well, I think that should be all from me for now. Feel free to contact me if you have any further questions. I am going to go check and make certain that people are not causing any trouble. Because when it gets quiet, that generally means someone is probably causing trouble somewhere. And now that snow is running around, burning off energy, I have a feeling that is going to spread to the other agents.
You have a good sense of, you have a good instinct.
I would not call it instinct, more like, learned behavior over a very long period of time of seeing that happen. Alright. Well, actually, I might check on Snow. Well, where did she go? Oh, there you are. Snow? Could you come here for a moment? If you could, please, do not jump on this. It is not meant for jumping. If it comes down, then Athena is going to be very unhappy. And if Athena is unhappy, then I am also unhappy. Yes. Thank you.
Ohio.
Feeling they've all migrated to the garden. Or not.
That's adorable.
Hi, Hybris.
Yes, you are.
feel like you're taller.
Is that a problem?
Tall woman slap, bro.
What?
What?
Tall women slap, you know?
Slap what?
Pardon me, I'm gonna go find Shiro.
Okay, okay. I think that went over.
Of course.
I say they slap, it means that they're not literally slap. It's like they're really. It's good. Like if I say like, oh, this thing
I see.
slaps,
You are
that means
attracted to
it's
tall
really
Like a-
cool.
Like a preference?
Yeah.
I don't know. SO, do tall women slap?
Hmm. Any other tall woman's alright. You slap.
Good answer.
That was a very good answer.
My head right now is
But yes, I am
mellowed
taller.
out, so.
See, now I can actually look you eye to eye if you stand up straight.
Hi.
I had you.
Hello there.
I feel
Just-
really small. Am I really small? I shrunk.
Hello, Haku.
What's going on, Chief?
How have you been?
Not too bad.
Good to hear.
It's good to hear.
Ooh,
SO,
you
Silas.
might want to,
Yep.
he's very flexible.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
So I've seen.
I just aggressively stretch every now and again. How I assert dominance.
Alright then. Well, I haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Hawk.
Haku?
I'm part of all the fish people that live here. We're kind of like
Yes.
a bunch of bums. For now. Anyway.
Ooh. Hybris is stretching
How
now.
you doing? How you doing?
Am I?
Taking notes for Meso, I see. Well, you were for a minute there. You're fine now. Well,
You guys are.
the name is Avamir. I'm one of the new recruits here. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm not a.
I'm
I don't work
Axion.
here.
That's
I'm
alright.
recruited like him. I Snow.
Hello again, Snow. How are you today?
You're looking for Ashura? I haven't seen him at all, so I don't know if he's awake or not, or even here. He might be punching rocks.
Why would he punch him?
That sounds about right.
Surprisingly, yes.
I could text him.
He likes to become the strong, so who knows what he gets into.
Okay, I'll text him.
Yes.
What I've learned already.
You do like it, don't you?
I'm sure if you.
I could shrink if I needed to.
You said it could train. Oh.
I said I
What'd you
can
say?
shrink if I need to. If you don't like it.
Oh no. Gosh. Just make it up. Not.
I mean, that or I could continue to get taller.
Here, I sent
Oh
him a text.
my
I'll
God.
See if he responds.
Oh, I see.
Go on.
Have you tried picking this one up, Axion? It is.
I'm sorry?
No. I've not.
What's going?
I said go
Can I
on.
try?
Oh, no, I was simply teasing you and telling you that I could get taller if you wanted.
Yeah, that part's
Granted,
not
funny.
getting
The hard
larger
part.
generally is more
Just
problematic.
don't.
This is a small
don't put
enough
your tail
adjustment
around
that
him.
it shouldn't be an
Okay,
issue, but if
so-
I get too much taller, then it will
I know
start to
that's
become
where the true
problematic.
weight is. I learned that the other day
I
too.
think you're
Wrap around your neck.
you're finally
I
going.
think you're like get a stance for it, I can hold it.
I know, but I thought I'd ask.
That was like 300, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm kind of built different, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm
At
built
least
kind
you
of
seem to
different.
have good stamina.
Literally.
What does that mean?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Well, it's just like a statement of saying like, I'm just better. It's just like a joking statement of saying like, you know, I was just trying to say I'm strong.
What has gotten into you today?
I'm in a good mood.
It's kind of like slang.
Having something to take my mind
mean,
off of
I suppose.
other things
My power is
is
to
beneficial.
put dark matter on my body.
You know me. I can do
Hybris
focus.
Dark matter is pretty
nowadays in a
heavy
good
and
mood.
dense, so weight is not too much of an
That's
issue to me.
unique.
Yes.
I don't know how any of that operates, so sure.
Okay,
I'll take
so
your
wish
word
I could
on it.
join
so,
you,
so
but
you know the stuff that your
that's
like
been
armor is made out
racketing.
of, particles and atoms and all that.
Sure. Sure.
So the reason, like, think of it like this: all of them are really, really close together. Really,
Okay.
like, almost like think of like like chain link armor and how they're like linked like this.
Right.
Kind of like that, but not exactly. So all of them are really close together and really
Wonderful.
like,
She's
condensed,
trying
why it's
to
so hard.
explain subatomic theory to someone who barely understands chemical interactions, let alone atomic structures.
Who's trying to do that?
Axion.
She's.
She.
They. She?
To my understanding,
I
at
remember-
least for her race. Their race? Yes.
I remember an awkward conversation. Just. Yeah, whatever they want to be considered.
To my understanding, they are technically asexual creatures. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I think she's just having fun with.
Understandable. Sonata? Hello. I was wondering if we could talk a moment. I haven't had a chance to formally introduce myself. I am Hybris Nayade. You met 3 of my children last night. Team Triforce?
This is correct. Pleasure. It is good to meet Team Triforce's mother.
Of course. You have found things suitable for your stay here for the time being, yes?
Yes. There are many magical beings, though, which I do not understand. Many strange occurrences.
Yes, there are a wide variety of people that are welcome to stay here. That being said, if you do have any questions on any of them, feel free to talk with me about it, and I'll do my best to explain things. You would not be the first person to enter who does not have much knowledge of the wide variety of people that are here.
Yes, I do not understand soul, magic, mana. These things are familiar.
I see.
It's alright. It takes time. And
Understood.
while you're here, we'll do our best to make sure that you're safe. Whoop.
I am more than
Try to-
happy to...
Many of us are in credit.
I see. Well, that being said, down the line, if you do wish to acquire more knowledge, there are a number of things that I would like to ask you. Information about you and your systems, perhaps to gain a better understanding of who and what you are.
Yes. I like that very much. On a different note, the other one that is in the same predicament as me seems to be taking it quite harshly. His adapting is... he is struggling.
Yes, it
Makes
may take
sense.
people different amounts of time to grow accustomed to the differences.
Understood.
That being said, there is no rush to understand, as long as you are willing to learn.
Yes, I'm willing to learn, and hopefully we'll get to repairs. I'm unable to summon anything. They call it summon, but my attachments are gone. That is alright, though.
Luna mentioned
fire more.
a guitar. You are musical in nature, to my understanding.
Yes.
Then I believe we'll get along just fine.
Excellent. I look forward to working with him. As for the other person, he may need some more help.
He is in good hands, and Theria will be able to take good care of him, and hopefully over time he can come to understand things a bit better and adapt to the situation he is currently in, at least long enough for us to return the both of you to where you belong.
That is good to hear. I do like exploring and adventures. But eventually, we probably do have to return. Hopefully there is a way.
That is
Also-
what we aim to help you do.
Excellent.
My children seem quite excited to try to help you.
Brandon
being said,
specifically was kind of taking a liking to
As I could tell. I like you
anyone
very
who's and anyone who shows kindness to my daughter. Just thank you.
Of course, I was small once too. Until I got a new chassis.
And I remember having to catch you.
Yes. It was a strange experience. A player never expected to catch me.
She saw.
Interesting. Wow. Fable is trying to contact me. I think he wants to meet. Did something happen between him and Luna?
Yeah.
When?
He snapped. He came by to visit. Roughly.
Glitching the system.
Yeah, apparently. Roughly about a couple days ago. Him, Maron, and Court came by. He came on over. He was damaged, half blind, couldn't walk on his own. Memory was a bit blurry.
You said she snapped? What? I could review it myself, but that will take more time than I think I have in the moment. What exactly did she do?
He was very. He had so many complex emotions from dealing with the fact that, you know, logically, him just coming back after being registered dead doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She should feel happy, but she was angry.
There are always false positives, Esso. You cannot always.
Well, I don't know. It was her. She was feeling a complex mix of emotions. I did the best I could, but I can't control how she thinks. So she came in, she was upset. Said that she needed space.
He says that he is not feeling welcomed here. He says that
that's
he is
a lie. He's
avoiding
doing that
it for
himself.
the sake of Luna.
She specifically said, "You are welcome here, but give me space." That's what she said. No one else confronted him. No one else did anything.
I see.
I did say a little bit.
Perhaps. So you didn't.
Tired of seeing my daughter in pain.
And you're going to blame him for what happened?
I'm going to blame him for the fact that every single time he's decided to go out to be a hero, when he's hurt, when he's banged up, when he's to the point of almost death, he knows he needs to get out. Yet he always keeps shoving himself deeper back into it.
So. I love you, but that is... So you have put me through the same thing.
Last weekend I went over the garden.
You
Why do you
cannot
think I
be
want
upset.
anyone? Why do you think I'd want anyone to be like? You know how I work.
He looked up to you. You know that.
Then he's either going to get back up, do better. He's going to wallow in his own sadness. Done the same thing with everyone else I've trained. Else I've worked.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I hope I'm not interrupting something.
It's fine.
Thank you for inviting me to your home. It was a welcome stay. Definite good change from what I usually end up doing.
Of course.
Thank you for the hospitality and what was that word? I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, thank you and have a good afternoon.
You as well.
You too, good.
I will be on my way.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping by.
Goodbye.
Have a good day. I am going to try my best to go and talk to him and see if I can't resolve this mess. Mabel is welcome to hear as much as anyone else.
Or than just... Look. If he feels unwelcome, that's on him. The only two people he interacted with here was essentially Luna and a little bit from me. Everybody else, welcome. People were worried. It sounds like he's putting this on himself. Wants to find an outlet, blame someone else for why he doesn't feel well. He's either gonna walk on his own 2 feet or he's gonna call. You know this. You came back home, people were pissed. I come back home, people are pissed. We don't just run away, hide in a corner, and then yell, I don't feel welcome. I confronted my son. Told him I was sorry for the thing. You had to confront your daughter. We keep going. He made his mistake. He needs to either come here and deal with it, or continue to do what he's doing.
I understand that. But telling him... Just... I'm gonna go talk with him. I'll be back. Hopefully this won't take long.
Honey. Please don't. Please don't be.
What?
I said, please. Get back. Spend some time. I'm not saying much. You don't have to do crazy and nothing weird. I'm a little bit tired. Just half asleep. Yeah, thoughts in my. Okay, we don't even really have to talk. You don't have to worry about complex conversations and all. Just like a time, you know.
Yeah. Let me go take care of this. This is important too.
I know. I'm not trying to say it's not. It's not.
One problem at a time. This will be quicker.
There's no need to worry about Zephyr City. We're currently not here at the moment. We're not there. We're in a different city. Entirely at the moment. I've had to move here due to recent events.
I wouldn't blame anyone
And
for
I've
moving away from
hired out.
Zephyra.
I've hired out the lot for, well, a gathering.
A gathering?
Yes. We're always stuck in either 3 or 4 different locations. Why not go somewhere a little different? Different city. Somewhere safe. Somewhere that doesn't really, you know, speak loud things. I think you can understand.
I think I understand.
If there's anything of your interest here that you would like or want,
I admittedly
the stores
cannot
should have a
stay
code on it.
long. You know me, I'm busy, but this is a bit different. I came because you seemed distressed, and I
am.
wanted to talk. But if you're busy hosting some sort of gathering, well, I guess we
Come
could
with me.
talk some other time.
This should be far enough from away from everyone. Last time I arrived at the cathedral, which was approximately 2 weeks ago,
I see.
I came back and I was heavily injured.
Yes,
It
you
took
were
me a very long
still
while
recovering.
to try and be able to physically move again and to be able to return. While I was recovering, I tried my damned hardest to contact anyone I could. Strangely enough, it actually involves mostly Sachi, a reason why I've been gone. During the fight at the church, well, sorry, not church anymore. Flynn's terrorist group. Sachi overused Legion.
I see.
My camera got hit by midway through the fight. My camera got hit by, well, Konton's Void Hammer. Luckily, it didn't hit me. The camera hit the floor. However, I was hit after that, directly. At that current time, I was just my ring, my core. So I took critical damage. Thanks to Alex's group, I was saved. They pumped negative energy in me, and more importantly, one of them in particular had a bad side effect, more like a, well, my nature, converting bad things to good. And it looked deadly, so I took it into myself, and then from that point on I just had enough energy to move again.
I see.
Then I saw Sachi's condition. When this was happening, I raced over to him and he pulled himself into his demiplane, the bag. He overused Legion and his rune was acting up. In fact, I found out why it has been acting up for so long. Legion is trying to toy with it, fiddle with it.
Of course they are.
And has been for a very long time. In fact, to a point where they are trying to use it as a power source. And because of my binding with Sachi,
this is
was
all
stopped.
well and good. That is good to know. However, I came to check on you specifically. The fact that you are standing before me is proof enough that you are not dead, for one. And secondly, I am more concerned about you and Cathedral, Luna, Hybris, all of it.
after all that stuff happened, after everything happened, I returned. I spent a couple of weeks with my mother, Cordelia.
So
they helped me recover to get my body back. I got my body back, I returned back to the cathedral. Because I've been trying to get a hold of Luna about all of it. I was not able to contact her because she does not have a soul. That's why I was talking about Legion. Legion was sending messages out. However, I was able to redirect some of them to certain myself. I could not get a hold of her. Or a hold of you.
I do have a soul, oddly enough.
Legion didn't want me to contact you for some reason.
Of course they didn't. Legion doesn't like me. That's not exactly news.
Show a very strong distaste for you. That's it for sure.
I've tried to
besides
stop
the
Legion
point.
from doing heinous things with Sachi in the past. Again, this is not news. So, you tried to contact Luna and could not.
Physically could not. Tried my best to. As soon as I could. Couldn't. Because it'd already been a week by then.
I see.
And then another week passed, and then I was able to show up. And when I did, I saw blurs. I was blind. I could barely see anything, but I saw one thing I do recognize from yourself. Tears.
Yes, she has tears. It was inevitable. For all of my attempts to
Apparently, from what I-
reduce suffering, I cannot protect her forever.
She expressed her feelings towards me. The entire situation. And apparently, the two unidentified users that ended up using my laptop, one of my areas, saw the last footage. Mid-battle, what was able to be connected. And from that point of view of the camera, it looked like I died.
But very obviously you did not.
No. Camera was destroyed. I hit the ground. I didn't hit the ground from contact. Because of that information being one-sided in that regard, I assumed from that point on that she thought I was dead. And I was correct. She even stated to me that I should
Admittedly,
have
even
been
I
dead.
did as well. Most of us thought you were dead, or were expecting the worst. That being said, within less than 24 hours, we had word from Ion that you were still alive and still among us, albeit injured heavily.
However, she did not accept that information from what I was gathered and told. And she made it very clear to me that she was very upset with me. And that she would hit me if she could. She wanted to, but she was too angry.
Did
And
she say
then
what
she proceeded
specifically
to-
was inspiring this emotion, this response?
Grief. Heartbreak. Me and her are very close. Very close. However, this event has splintered us. And I would have... No. Can't say that. She requested me at the very end of it that I shall not appear anywhere near her out of respect. To stay away from her. And I am a man of my word. I keep to my word. So, I accepted what she said. I gathered my things. Got called to gather the rest of my stuff. And I left. Reason why I messaged you is because I wanted to contact you to see if you know what was going on.
I have several theories, however, given...
Secondly, I have some questions for you involving the first members of Aegis. However, that can be taken to another time. You've got more important matters, and this current matter, if you're asking me, is... well, I'm not okay. Simple as that.
You
We're
seem
both
tired.
heartbroken.
Fable, do you
I feel
remember...
like I've betrayed her.
Do you remember when I told you to be careful? This was exactly why. She does not understand the feelings that she is experiencing. She does not understand the input that she has taken, and therefore is not able to properly process it. I have a number of theories as to what is currently going on in her head, so to speak. But given the irrationality of her actions, or lashing out, I cannot be 100% certain that any of my theories are correct. I'm not going to make this verbose, but to put it simply, there is a price that everyone pays when trying to be a hero. You understand this?
Very well. Spent a couple months thinking about it, and these past 2 weeks have really truly about it.
Hmm.
I know this is a consequence of being at risk. And that's why I'm respecting her wishes. Even though it is the consequence of my actions that caused this. I am respecting her wishes, which is the reason why I have not shown up at the Lunar Sector, because that is her home.
It's also
That
your
is a place
home,
that she...
Abel. And technically speaking, the cathedral is only seated above the section that was built for her. The cathedral has existed a good while before she was ever even a thought in my mind. Consider
Miss
trying
Hybris.
to speak to her, because only you are going to be able to properly fix this. I will speak to her about her behavior, this irrationality that she has begun to adopt. But know that everything that she is feeling is, to some degree, your fault. And you must be willing to accept that.
I know it is, Bob.
Good.
I know I can never take away the scars that I have given her.
No. But scars aren't what define people. As I said before, her tears were inevitable. It is just unfortunate that they had to fall because of you, at a time that she was not ready for them.
Miss Hybris, I care about her deeply, and I'm pretty sure that you can tell how much I care. The pure fact of that I have gone this far extent to respect her wishes.
I can tell. But completely avoiding the cathedral and completely avoiding her is not going to fix the problem. Nor is it going to help her grow or get past this. And if you truly care about her, you will try to, well, fix it. Not that it is a situation that is meant to be fixed. You understand my meaning.
Do understand.
Give her space for now.
I will.
But do not think that you are unwelcomed in my home. You are as welcome as anyone else.
Doesn't feel that way, to be fair. I understand.
Fable,
Don't
do you know
want me
why
to
I
feel
originally
unwelcome.
accepted you in as a recruit?
No, because those are your thoughts.
You were accepted because you showed promise, despite how much you needed to learn. Aegis's focus, as you might remember, is about empowering people, giving them the opportunity to embolden themselves to help others. Your desire
Which
to
is
do
what I'm all
so
about.
was incredibly apparent. You simply needed to learn. This is but another lesson.
I still stick to what I said. I'm not going anywhere when it comes to being an Aegis member. However, I have discovered some interesting topics which I would just like clarification on from your point of view. One of them is known as Vincent. A second would be someone more recent events. Your husband. Or fiance. More hostile approaches, and to different degrees I am mentally scarred from him. I will admit. I am afraid of him. However, his actions, from what I was told, involving him killing people instead of helping them, give them another chance, being a part of Aegis, does not excuse those actions.
You're referring to the incident in Zafira.
Yes. I've had mentally distraught people come up to me talking about it. I've now had to move them to different locations. One of these locations being here. This city.
Aso's willingness to simply fight his way through things is alarming, I'll admit. He hasn't been the same since he got back. I'm sure you've noticed.
I'm aware. However, he is supposed to be showing to be an example of any new recruits. And this
All of you are.
example and these actions are incorrect for what Aegis stands for.
I
I'm just
understand.
merely sharing my opinion.
And he understands
That's all.
this as well. I've made it very clear to him. The manner in which he approached the situation was not indicative of what Aegis stands for now. But he did what he needed to survive, which he cannot be blamed for. Just as I would not blame you for trying to protect yourself. That being said, he knows what he did wrong. Everyone stumbles. Without any doubt, you will eventually. But I'm not going to simply abandon people because they slip and fall. I believe SAO himself preached to you the importance of getting back up and continuing to push forward when you fall.
Some regards, yes. Others more yelling, and less so. That.
He
Me and
is
him have
more
never really had good
expressive.
interactions.
You used to. But again, a lot has changed. He told me how you would always stop by his office.
I still would if he walked in the office, time to time. I would drop him off black coffee, how he likes it.
He does.
Maybe some sweets here and there.
He was just telling me today how it has been refurbished.
I also, when he was gone, was trying my best to keep his place in Sphere City. I was working double shifts.
Yes, well,
I have a lot of respect for him. I do. I still do. He is someone I respect, especially for his leadership actions, how he makes his calls, and how he is when it comes to those people he cares about. I respect him a lot. Even if he has threatened my life multiple times or has done something to be against me, even at those odds of pointing a knife at me, I still would do my idiotic self of trying to be friends with him.
just not
And
idiotic.
I still would consider him as a
Able.
friend.
If anything, it is incredibly brave of you to try and continue to be someone's friend even after they've threatened harm, pointed weapons at you.
I guess my thoughts on being an idiot and being brave are quite mixed in that regard of my interactions
To be
with
fair, many
my
people would
sister,
consider bravery
Cordelia.
stupid. We all have our flaws. You have yours, SO has his. It is whether we help each other get past them and evolve beyond our flaws. That is the more important part. You will continue to make mistakes, no doubt, just as I'm certain you will as well. But, again, that does not mean I'm going to simply give up on people, nor should you. If I simply gave up on people, I would have shut down a long time ago. Well, that's awkward.
Same problems, temporal fluxes.
What was the last thing you heard
Sorry.
me say?
Scatterbrained. Last thing I was hearing you telling me was talking about how stupidity and bravery aren't so different in the regard of some people seeing it different ways.
There are many people that would consider bravery stupid. Illogical, even. One of those people would often be me. But I understand that there is a difference between doing something stupid and doing something with the intent of doing everything you can to help someone.
Give me one more week. And I'll show back up to the cathedral.
Good. I'm going to try and speak with her, but she is being distant with me.
She's been distant with you for a very long time. Probably longer than you think.
I'm aware.
Could you do me a favor?
What's that?
Didn't really get the chance. Could you say sorry for me to Essa? Tell him I'm sorry that I have broken my word to him. It will not happen again.
I will. If anything, that's probably why he was
until-
shy. He's incredibly protective of Luna, and... well, all of them really, but... especially Luna.
I have a question. Did Jaden grow up?
Yes.
In the sense of
Yes, he did.
height. So that was him. Huh.
He decided to
He was
reconfigure.
very quiet.
And he is more observant than I believe most of the other children are.
Yes. He likes to take his steps for everything.
Hmm.
Still the same ever since I first showed him that if you just spend enough time and effort, walk through it multiple times, you'll see different points of view every single time. Unlike Reina, which is rush forward. It is a lesson to teach between those two to working together, and there are differences. One rushing forward, one watching the steps that they haven't.
Yeah, I know.
Reina. Okay, get the point. I've said it many times.
I know my
Anyway.
children probably better than most people would expect.
Yes. You probably know them way, way better than what would even comprehend.
As a forward,
I think
before I
two
leave.
guests have... Yeah. I think two guests have followed you. From what I can tell from here,
They're likely here
non-organic.
with Ethereal. Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did actually accept my message, so yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yes. Yeah. New friends, if we will.
Then I will greet them.
If you come back to the cathedral, and Luna does listen to you, and the two of you are able to reconcile these differences between the two of you, I'm going to ask you to please heed my warnings better in the future. I understand your feelings may cloud your judgment, but do try to think with some objectivity.
If I didn't, I wouldn't be here. That's why I must thank you for your lessons that you have taught me.
Yes, well, like I said before, this is another lesson. Go ahead. I'll be leaving.
I will drop by something for you. In the Venator. Precise. Also, next time you flood my systems, make sure you do them a little less.
I'll do my best.
It was a small network. I've had to take it down.
Understandably so.
Hmm.
Understand it was not out of any sort of malice. I was simply trying to find you.
I wouldn't think so.
Hmm. Yes,
However,
well, I did it by accident once, and it came to bite me. That person no longer seems to want to speak to me. At least not personally. So, I will offer my
That's why I
deepest
understood.
apologies for violating your privacy in that regard.
You thought I was dead. It's fine. The fact that you actually went searching for some form of information means something.
Hmm.
Yes, you breached my privacy, however, you came to actually directly see me today.
Of course.
So I respect that.
I do my best to take care of my agents.
Aha.
You're all important to me in some manner. Even Kanton. So, please, go
Has
have your
he...
fun.
Has he burnt down anything recently?
I'd yell at him to put out the fire, but not yet.
He's doing the fire thing again?
Yes. Unfortunately. In an oxygen-rich environment. And... Anyways, have fun. Please.
Why?
We have given 121 gift subs in the channel.
Sander, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you. I don't know why I'm muting. There's nobody else here right now, but thank you. Hmm. Oh no. Perhaps in my time away, did more happen than what Amina recorded? Couldn't have. There must be some illogicality that's taken seat. I'll simply have to help her see it.
Hi.
Hello. I didn't expect you to already have your shirt off.
Am I not allowed?
No, I just wasn't expecting it.
Oh.
At least not already.
How? So I wait. On another subject, how'd the talk go?
Well, overall, I think it went well. He is dealing with his own emotions, as he said. He is perhaps overcompensating. And to some degree, I think he knows this deep down. He did ask me to relay a message to you, though.
Go on.
He said he's sorry for breaking a promise.
If he's listened to me at all, then he'll know that I don't want his.
I think I helped him see that. Or at least I hope he understood.
Alright, so...
He got a lecture.
Ooh, Hybris Brandon lecture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a scary one. Those scare me.
You should.
Yeah, it does. No offense or anything, but
someone's
half the time
receiving them.
whenever you
They've
go
probably done something incredibly stupid.
What does that mean you're lecturing me?
Do I need to? Or do you already know what you've done wrong?
Wait, did I do something wrong? Wait, what? Oh no.
So the poor
see,
boy
this is
was
why I
still
was already
recovering
worried.
from serious injury. And you chose that as a time to berate him and yell at him.
Oh, I don't want to.
He couldn't even see you.
I'm not.
At least not properly.
Then he shouldn't have been there to begin with. You don't take a person that's that banged up and bring him to a place where people
he wanted
are
to see
not
Luna.
that excited to. And Luna did not want to see him.
You didn't know that.
They have already. I know he did. That is a lie. And I know it's a lie. I talked to Luna. Luna had specifically said that the first time he did this, they had long talks about how if this keeps happening, that it's going to put a heavy strain on whatever relationship they have. Multiple times. And he promised her that he would think and he would do his best to not put himself in those shoes again. And what did he do? Not only that, but I went to people of PL and asked them what happened. I acted like the video camera footage was bullshit. And you know what they told me? They told me that he was instructed multiple times by PL staff to leave, to go. He's not young anymore. It's the same thing with the kids. It's why I don't treat Jaden and his decisions like kids anymore. Same with Luna. They're grown. They have experience. See the training and learning, same as him. I'm not letting the victim card get pulled on this one. I won't. I made sure to look up every avenue to make sure I wasn't just fussing at an injured child. He made promises, he made swears, he made oaths that he would do better, he would study, that he would be careful, that he would do all the things he should have. And every avenue that I have looked down dictates he fucked up. And rather than accept his fuck up, he's decided to act like a victim about it. I had to go talk to BB because he went to her and did the whole, I am so sad I'm not welcomed here. And she was actually upset with you and others because he made it look like we all just don't want him here. So no, he's not getting my sympathy. He's
I'm not
I
asking
don't want
you
his apology.
to give him any sympathy.
hurt my daughter. I know what I did. Not gonna apologize. I love those kids. The only reason I still breathe on this planet.
So. You know you've made the same mistake.
I used to do that.
Used to?
Still. What are my dumb excuses for why I done the things that I did? I've never run into a fight when everyone has told me to stop. The times that I did, I was under derangement from the abyss. Anytime I got injured during a mission. Anytime I was damaged. Anytime. And if I did keep fighting, it's because we had to. Our backs were against the wall, or we were about to be assaulted, or we were about to be brutalized. Even when I lost my leg, it's because our team needed time. They needed a distraction so they could formulate a plan. And I accept that I slipped up. You can call me two-faced and say that I'm hypocrisy out the ass. I know every time I bled, it was for something that was worth fighting for. It wasn't because of some headstrong idea that because either someone needed it. Both times, he ended up almost dying and causing Luna to go into these horrid panic attacks. It was because people told him to stop, and he just chose not to.
How many times have I asked you to stop, SO? Every time you come back injured. Nearly dying.
Unlike him, I don't expect you to still be here when I'm back. I don't expect a pity party, even expect. I don't expect you just to be here, ready with open arms. I accept the fact that I am not likable. Accept the fact that I am an asshole, that I'm an idiot who's gonna go out there time and time again fighting battles that are way above my belt. And I'm ready for people to be mad, ready for people to be angry, ready to be lectured. I have accepted that. I don't walk around the place crying all day because I sure did something dumb. The times that I have, I've strived to go to the people, to talk to them. Either fix what I can or accept the fact that there's no fixing. No, you've told me to stop. This is going out there being a detective. I was getting hurt. It's what I was made for. What my life has consisted of. There, you guys and the kids are the first time something didn't hurt me right. I still feel bad. You know, at one point, very clean about it. Still like fucking. My limbs don't regrow, by the way. I'll take it.
I guess then perhaps I just can't understand.
What do you mean?
Even though my body could be destroyed in a million different ways, I still try to stay safe. I still try to defend myself. I still try to avoid danger. And while yes, it has happened, and each time has been just as unpleasant as the last, just as jarring and confusing. Maybe it's because I'm scared.
You know what I see around the people who are every day I walk around with a fear. Scared. People who can't walk on. At first, I just thought they're weak. They need to get stronger. Time held me toward. I realized even if they're still deserve some sense of a chance. They get hurt, they're done for. I can get hurt, still find a way I can. So I stand for fight. Can have opportunity. What he taught stuck edgy and obnoxious as it sounds. It's all I've done. Can do. Talk my way out of most, but half the times people they just want nothing. Fighting. Giant monsters being some angelic boards. Pain barely even means it. All dull. Most of the sensations in my body. I have to act it out like I'm being so brutally hurt. Doesn't even much anymore. To be fair, I'm scared too. But if I run away, who else is gonna be there? of their new heroes. The second a big thing is there, they immediately grab their points. The ones who would rather run around here throwing bananas at each other than do any work whatsoever. And to be fair, I'm exhausted. It hurts. Tired. My son made a bunch of mac and cheese, but barely touched it. But if I stop, someone else will go. And at least I know I can take it back.
But what happens when you don't?
I will make it.
What happens when you don't?
That won't happen.
How do you know? How do you know, Esso?
Because I have enough confidence and faith in my own abilities. I believe that I keep take people on my mission. Don't go purely by myself. The one time I did, it's because I'm dying. Didn't even know I'd get stuck there for that long. Still alive, still kicking. Head's killing me and I'm tired, but that fucking alarm went off right now, I'd still be able to get suited and get ready in a matter of some minutes. I said, I don't expect to be here. Expect to do with spend most days preparing. It's not trying to little to me accepting back what I do will push away. I'd rather do that and protect people. Try to balance myself this middle card. I'll just end up pushing you one no matter what I do.
I just don't know what's right anymore.
What was that?
I don't know what's right anymore.
What do you mean?
Part of me wants you to stop. I'm afraid of losing you again. Seeing you die again. The other part of me understands that you're trying to do what's right, and it's an illogical concept to some degree.
You have to balance out when you're doing something to save people. When you're doing something, I guess, sheer bravado. That's why I have a problem.
I'm trying to minimize suffering in the world.
If it means anything, I do. To be fair, I haven't gotten banged up while. In fact, health-wise, it's actually been really well. We're good at it now. Specifically because you have been wanting. Still been doing things.
The claw marks. I heard about all of that. Your friend Zeke was in the training room. I could hear him saying you were fist fighting a dragon. Single-handedly trying to take it down.
That was not single. I was not supposed to be single-handed. That was. I had a group of 3, and they both decided to go and bite the ice. I was the one was having some weapon malfunction, so
She probably did something stupid that stopped you from using them, but they're in. You could have died there.
But I didn't. All I had.
The fact that you didn't isn't. So I don't want to see you die again.
Honey, I have to go on. Promise to help them. What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Just tell everyone, hey guys, sorry, I can't really do anything. Gotta take a huge break. Even though the world's on fire, gotta take a break, guys. I'm not doing this because I want to hurt you. Jesus, Hybris, I wanted nothing more than to just see you. Tell me what. Please.
Don't know. I'm torn.
Honey, give me something. I'm worried.
Part of me wants to live just with you. No more fighting, no more suffering, no more any of it. Raise the children. Stay away from all the things that try to hurt me. Tired of it.
You don't think I am? Honey, look at me. I feel like a shredded mess. But look at our kids. Jaden wants to be a hero. Won't stop trying to train, won't stop learning, won't stop studying. He's so much more confident now.
And I'm proud
Luna
of him.
wants to do everything she can to take up the politics. Conversation skills have gotten great, and the way she's able to work her way around things has gotten masterful. We can't take our kids out of this. They're already in it. And they want to be. We didn't force them. We didn't write their code to be that way. At least I don't think you did. They want this.
We put them in an environment
To
where they
help.
were encouraged to do this.
What is encouraging about living in a place where every other day someone is either breaking down because of their trauma, or they're coming in covered in bullet wounds, slashes, burns, explosions? If anything, we live in an environment
Because
that
it
pushes
is
against it.
what is told to them. They are told to do good.
They are also
And they are in an
constantly
environment where they are constantly told that what we do is good. It is only natural that they would think that this is the only thing that they could do that might help, that might do
They
good.
don't. Honey. That's why I keep saying to talk to those kids. Because they don't. They know. Jaden knows he can go do other things. Luna knows she can.
And I will let them.
And they will choose to still be here.
I know.
Honey, I want to just leave. I do.
Then why?
Because we have a job to do. Take you
Haven't
and
we
the
done
kids.
enough?
No. No, we haven't.
When is enough?
When we're done.
When will that be?
For me, it'll be when I stop breathing. You decide that on your own. Stared into the void, seeing what kind of a demon I could be. Choosing to be better. For my son, for my daughters, for you, just in general. And I've decided that if I'm gonna be here, I'm going to keep trying. Fighting. Keep that shield up. and keep it together. It's also why I'm still... Because I care about you. Because I love you. Any other lesser man would have just ran away from half the thing go down.
So?
You know what my ass did? Sat there studying. Read so many books trying to understand. Trying to comprehend, trying to get better with computers, which I'm still a piece of shit with. But trying to understand things better. But when you do tell me all the code and data and stuff, I can understand, at least a little bit. All the times that I tell you to just talk, 'cause I like to listen to you, and you start telling me about all the crazy work you do, data, the code, the logistics, all the stuff with the companies and businesses. I can kind of get it. You're my family. Why I don't just leave. Just give up. I'm sorry you're tired. I'm sorry. I remember one of the first reasons why I wanted to talk to you was because when I looked in the mirror, I saw the same thing with... And the thing that hurts me the most is, to this day, that still hasn't changed. And I wish I could do something to fix it. Part of me thought, things like this, you can't just go and help a person. You just try to make the trip a little bit less painful. What we can do...
While you stared into the void, I stared into the abyss. And I saw each and every person that I loved or cared about die. Over and over and over again. Sometimes I thought I was away, that I'd gotten home, gotten somewhere else. Thought I'd escaped. It never was real. tricked me. Warped my perception. I'm still not even certain how long entirely I was gone.
We were there too.
But I'm always afraid. That I'm going to blink and be back there again, seeing all of you die. Seeing all of you be tortured, mutilated, without any means for me to stop it.
Honey, it took me 3 months to be able to walk through the door without hesitating. Because of what they made us see. I'm not gonna sit here and have a measuring contest be, here's the horrible things I saw to you. What we saw was tailor-made to fuck with us, specifically. To be honest, I share that feeling that I'm going to snap and be right back there again. But we do have options. We can either wallow in that pain, stare at it thinking I have no idea what to do with all of this, or we can just try to enjoy the moments we have together.
That's...
I don't know about you. I think I'm pretty real.
You said that the last time.
Honey. Look at me. Look at me. My name is Esso. Met you. I was just a lowly detective. To check on a case of what had happened. Unfortunate.
She knows that. She knows all of it.
Fine, then ask me questions. What do I have to do? What do I have to show you? What can I do? Please, honey. We're home. Don't have to keep suffering. Don't. We don't. Not here. They are not here. They will never get here. She's not watching you. She's not listening. None of them are. We are home. And you can blink those eyes 1,000,000 times, and I will still be right here with you. Close them for as long as you want, and when you open them up, I will be right beside you. Okay? Take your time. You were there for me when I was a mess. Be here for you when you're just a little bit backed up. Like how I have to try to be there for Kanton. Don't think any of us came back home. Honey. Sweetheart. Come on. Just lay down.
I need a moment.
Hybris. I love you.
Okay. Thank think it's real. I think.
Look. Okay. Your bed. It's your room. It's your one potted plant.
She knew what they all looked like. She knew what everything looked like.
Alright. Talk about something then that she would have no idea. So today, I came walking in, seeing old space alien talking about the entire plot to Devil May Cry 5. Because apparently, their idea is that they want to play it with the new girl. Try to show them something new. And then apparently they want to play through all the rest of them. Except for 2. So I spent the rest of the time trying to convince them to maybe just try to give 2 a shot. Because, like, hey, you know, you gotta get through the bad to enjoy the good. All that. And then after that, Kanton had a 10 to 15 minute long conversation. Because he tried to convince me that for him, calling someone old is like a good thing. He tried to say that you were like trying to mimic me. Because he's like, look, you look old. So she's trying to do it too. And I smacked the hell out of him. Righteously. He had no opposed. Absolutely deserved it. That man just had no idea how to talk to people.
I'm listening.
Sure. Honey. Doesn't matter how many times, but it's the same thing that you did for me. We are I'm gonna be right here. With you.